And remember, we've got retribution. So, are we disappointed in ourselves? Are we disappointed in someone else? Or is it both? The bottom of our deck, we have Judgment, the Judgment card. This is a time for self-reflection. The fact is, subconscious, we may be feeling like we want fairness, justice, someone to make amends, or we could feel like we need to make amends. But it is a time of reflection on a subconscious level. On the bottom of the Oracle deck, we have retribution. With this card, it's not actually, it's very tempting, guys. We want to right what's been wrong. We want to punish. We want to get that little bit of revenge. We want that karma to come back to someone. But the card is more about taking the higher road of allowing things to be as they are, to learn compassion, forgiveness, and go forward with the lesson. Hold the lesson that you've learned from the experience. But it is to take the higher road, because a lot of times that retribution can be self-destructive, more destructive on yourself than it is on the person is targeted towards. Right now we have a 3 of Cloaks. We may be feeling a lot of disappointment either in others or ourselves. Something that we probably suspected would happen showed up and it happened. The first lesson for that one is you can trust your intuition if that resonated for you because you suspected, but yet you were willing to give things a chance. A chance. Underneath it, we've got our demon, our little demon, the one that sits on our shoulders and has us whispering things into our most vulnerable state of minds that will have us acting hastily, recklessly, impulsively. And remember, we've got retribution. So, are we disappointed in ourselves? Are we disappointed in someone else? Or is it both? When we move over here, we've got the 9 of goblets, the 9 of cups. This is wish fulfillment, but sometimes it's overindulgence, and sometimes we'll put on that happy face and celebrate things, achievements in life, how far we've come. But at the same time, there's this little bit of there's something missing. Because it's only the 9 of cups. We want that 10 of cups before we move into a new phase. Underneath it, we've got the covenant. So this is telling me somebody has took a vow, a promise. They gave a promise. Whether it's you, did you promise yourself something? Did you promise someone else? Did they promise? Did you make a pact with each other? A vow, a promise with each other, and somehow the wish of it got broken. It got broken. When we move over here, your present moment energy is showing you in the Queen of Goblets, the Queen of Cups energy. Is telling us there's a need for compassion, for understanding, but in her shadow, and she is shadowed right now, she'll want to turn away and disconnect from a situation, from the source of stress, from other people, and withdraw into herself, to be a little aloft. I know she's shadowed because what come under her was unbelonging. This is a card of solitude. It is like the hermit, but it is a withdrawal from situations, rather to meditate, to get ourselves quiet, to recenter. But it can also be avoidance, the avoidance of moving forward. This 3 of Swords, the challenge of the 3 of Swords is to take the lesson, to move yourself forward, to take the grip off of the pain, the grief, the disappointment that you feel in yourself or others, so that you can move forward and be in acceptance of changes that are happening at the time. Just be in acceptance of it. This is what our Queen of Cups does. She uses that compassion and understanding towards others, but also for herself. So if you're feeling a need just to be in quietness right now, and as long as it's not avoidance of a situation, take the time you need. Let's get the messages that come with this, with the 3 of Swords and the demon. Let's not give in to our little demon. There's a time that listening to our demon, quick thinking, the rawness of allowing our little familiar here to shine through, there's a time for that. But there's other times when it's like you have to silence that little black cat sitting on your shoulder, so that you're not being hasty and reckless and self-destructive. Messages for your 3 of Cloaks. It's not that serious. Relax. Let go of your past and write a new future. Yes, this is the challenge, to accept the changes, to let things go and move forward. Take the lesson with you. That's always the challenge of this one. But just know, a lot of times that Three of Swords will show where we suspected. We may have made a promise and had it in the back of our mind of, I'm making a promise I don't think I can keep. But I want to make this promise. I really want to. Sometimes we have to reevaluate when it comes to making vows and promises and pacts with each other like this. We have to really consider and be upfront and honest about, I'm going to try it, but I'm not sure I can hold the promise. But I will give 100% if you give your word. Sometimes it's better not to make a promise. Let's see what's coming in on that wish fulfillment, what I was really hoping for, and the covenant, the something went wrong. Loosen your grip. Loosen your grip. You can make something out of nothing. Take that as you will, but also consider it from both sides of the coin. I sometimes will make too much of something, because over here on the Three of Swords, it's told you something's not all that serious, just relax. So, life is mirroring back to you. Life is mirroring back to you. Take that as you will, because sometimes if this is someone else made a promise, was their intentions good at the time, but something happened and they broke the promise. Sometimes this is a reckless overindulgence kind of behavior. Messages over here on your queen that is wanting to unbelonging right now. See what those messages coming in. It's closer than you think. It's closer than you think. There's much more out there for you. Don't withdraw. Closer, and don't use her as your energy of avoidance of something, of speaking calmly, sharing feelings, listening to others and their feelings, of just talking things through. Let's go ahead and pull messages here. Let's see what the first one. Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and open heart. Open arms and open heart. I keep getting the message of it's coming back down to the unbelonging of we feel like I don't belong. Whatever has happened, it's made you feel very disconnected from a group, from a person, from a situation. I don't belong. In actuality, you do belong. There are no mistakes. You're where you're meant to be. Work through this one. Work through this one. Remember, subconsciously, your judgment is self-reflection of patterns of I disconnect in the past, the least little thing. If I do something wrong, if I can't keep a promise, if somebody else does something wrong, they can't keep a promise, I will withdraw. I take that as a detrimental sign of I don't belong here. Maybe you do. And it needs to be worked through. Focus is your next message. You're being asked to shift your focus away from what isn't working towards what is. Paying extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards creating an amazing life. Let's focus in on what is working. What is working? Abundance. You're being asked to open to abundance, to believe that you're deserving of it, and to believe that it will flow to you. This is the first important step towards receiving it. Breathe deeply and trust that it's on its way. It's very close, guys, whatever it is, because we got the message on that Queen of something is very, very close to you happening, something you may be wondering about. Your next card, you've got your time is now. You're at the right place at the right time. You have to do what you're meant to do. Oh, I love this one, the portal. Yeah, being asked, don't fall into an old pattern of thinking in a detrimental way about whatever has occurred. You're at the right place. You're not meant to run from it. You're meant to do something different, work through it. Inner warrior, channel your inner strength to subdue and subtly control the issues at hand. Trust your power. Your retribution, guys, and your little demon, because your little demon is pissed off. It wants you to be pissed off and acting in an irrational, reckless, hasty kind of way. Get control of this one and use retribution as the higher road. I will learn this lesson. I will accept the changes that are happening right now and move forward with it. Divine timing. We pull divine timing. Release the need to control the situation. Coming with it. The crescent moon. As the moon grows, so can your wealth, health, and happiness. Stay positive. Focus in on what's working, not on what's not working. Let's find what is working here. Guys, I hope that was helpful. I'm wishing you luck, sending you strength. I'll see you again next time.